Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on Wreckfest, going to be taking a look at some of the recent cars. I'm not actually quite sure when these came out exactly, but there are new cars I haven't played around with, and a new track as well, which is where we're going to start. And we're going to go and do a little bit of racing and see how things go. My TV was very loud. I had to frantically reach to try and turn it down. It's still very loud. Yeah, we're going to see how things go. This is the Razor. It is essentially a Skyline, an R33-ish Skyline vehicle. This is the new track that I have driven this once. I drove this once briefly, thought it was really cool. So, yeah, hopefully we can put on a good showing. Wreckfest, it has got an interesting crossover point. Chris is stopping for turn 1. No, not turn 1, that turn 3. There is someone ducking underneath all of us, and I get a double cutback going on here. Oh, that corner's quicker than I thought it was. I thought that corner was here. Brazen's got all manners of wiggles. We're going to try and help. Oh no! We are going to help. It was a little bit of a bump. It's kind of all started from Brazen getting sideways. Ninetales gave some assistance. I was trying to stay out of the assistance, but we couldn't avoid it forever. Oh, too much oversteer from me. And there we go. We are back in a fairly sensible amount of control, shall we say. Let's not run into the back of that car if we can avoid it. Well, maybe we'll give it a little bit of a push. Who knows? Oh, that's a big bounce off the curb. We've all bounced off the curb at turn 1. Oh, Lado has got destroyed in that one. Danger Man did a very big dive bomb on Gliska, who will probably return the favour. Oh, Lado's had a bad day right there. That's not what you want. You see, I thought I'd got that corner right. I thought I was safe in the way I was turning into that turn, but nope. The curbs will bite around this track, and they will bite and they are vicious. So you've got to be careful of that one. I think really you've got to either jump across them fully or not at all. You've got to go full commitment across them, or you're going to get bounced up onto your side. Oh, this is dangerous. Oh, yeah. I knew that was a little... I'll be honest. I knew that one was a little ambitious from me. I should possibly have backed out of that a little sooner than I did. Oh, well, hello, Chris. Yeah, that was a little ambitious trying to fit 3 into a chicane. Normally, on a normal game, I'd probably back out of that one, but I'd hope we might have got away with it, but not quite. There's going to be a big dive bomb on... Chris going to have a dive bomb at Ewan. It's kind of worked. So the cars ahead have to stop for the crossover, which means we're actually not that far away from second. Ninetales is a million miles out in the lead. We were there briefly, and then we all fell over one another, and Ninetales is probably quicker than us anyway. So, oh, there's a bounce off the curb for the car in second. Yeah, you've really got to hit the curbs at a very specific angle in these if you're going to get away with it, and I don't quite know what that angle is at the moment, but it is a very specific one somewhere along the way. This is actually a really good race. We're going to have a dive up the inside into turn 1, I think. So I keep calling this corner at the bottom here turn 1, and it isn't. It's turn 2. Oh, little bit of lag, and that is Wreckfest service for you. I don't want to be on a tight line because I don't want to go near that curb. We keep seeing there being problems for people, and that was Brazen having issues and almost taking Gliska with them. Can I duck underneath on the exit? Ewan wants to do a similar thing. Oh, Ewan's put us round into all of this. Oh! Oh! Lado just had a death. Oh, I think that might actually be the car wrecked. Now, I tend to play Wreckfest on intense damage because it's funny and generally completely balmy. That does mean, though, if you have a bad race, you have a bad race. And Lado has had a bad race in this one. I'm amazed I got away with it. I just saw the car in time to manage to get out of the way of the crossover. We've got a little bit of a gap. Danger Man's back up into 4th. Can I chase down 2nd? I don't know. We're going to slip and slide our way over the bumps here. As far as tracks go, yeah, I like this one. This is a fun circuit. It's not crazy long laps around here. You've got the little bit of danger from the crossover. Ninetales is so far ahead that we're not even able to affect that car here. You've got a little bit of danger from the crossover, but most of the rest of the lap is pretty good fun. Oh, Gliska desperately unlucky with the crossover. I thought they'd got it timed right, and not quite. They just sort of dinked the back of the car that went past. Not a big crash, that one. Not horrific levels of damage, just enough to spin it. We are up in a second place. Can we jump across the curb that time quite safely? Almost. A little bit wide into the wall. Nothing, not too much time lost. I feel like the real trick with this car is just don't slide the damn thing. If we don't get oversteer, you don't lose time, you're probably going to be okay. Alright, slow it down for turn 1. There we go. As far as the car goes to drive as well, the Razor, I like it. It's pretty good overall. Handles nicely, seems pretty quick. Okay, we are driving these stock rather than the modified ones that you might normally see in races. Oh, it looks like Chris's car might have lost wheels down there as it is not moving. Please let there be a gap. Please let there be a gap here. I think we're just going to be ahead of that car. That car might have either slowed down to not cause a crash or was too broken and was therefore slow. We're going to run up the hill. We are keeping the gap about the same to Brazen, actually, 1.7 seconds. Oh, I've done that corner badly. Oh no, we're alright. We're fine. You get that line wrong and you bobble off the curb and it's horrific. We've actually pulled the gap to Brazen. Now, it looks like it's going to be a good showing in the first race of the video, of the day. We're across the line. I will take a second place. We recovered quite nicely. 54.4 in terms of a best lap. Probably fairly clean in that one. Brazen got a little faster, but yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I want to see what was left of Chris's car, because that looked very poorly. Longbow's is very broken. Liam's is not much of a... Bloody hell, how is that still moving? I think Chris might have been knocked out. Danger Man, oh, that's why it was going slow. Yes, Danger Man's car's lost an entire front left corner. There's not much of that left, really. There is there. Liam's car's not really much of a car. More insult to injury on Lado's vehicle. Only 2 dumps out of this one. Some really good racing. Some mayhem as well. Now, for our next race, we have got the Bullet, which is essentially a Charger. Oh, let's go to turn 1. I'm going to try and be sneaky. This may do the trick. To an extent, anyway. We'll kind of scythe our way up the inside a little bit, although it's on the outside through here, and that's put me in a wall, and I'm the wrong side of the barrier. Oh, that's a bad time. That's a bad time for me. Wonderful. Yeah, and I just couldn't get... I thought I'd done really well at turn 1. We'd kind of snuck ourselves to the inside through there. I thought, oh yeah, that's sorted. We'll get that done. We got a good run on the exit, but it wasn't enough to complete anything, and then we're just on the outside of a 3 and 4 wide, and well, then you just get nudged towards the wall. Now, what this does mean is that always aircraft around here? I don't know. What this does mean is, while a lot of mayhem's going on early on, we have actually stayed out of that. We might be able to catch back up if they're fighting viciously for positions, because, well, bumps and shunts, they generally slow you down. In fact, we've caught up to Chris, who was one of the cars alongside me. I would say responsible, but there's so many cars pushing, I don't even know whose fault it would have been. Oh, that's a car upside down, which we will overtake and get past. That's actually a nice corner. This thing, I mean, admittedly, okay, we are on dirt as opposed to the tarmac. This thing moves around a little bit, but on the whole, again, it seems like quite a nice car to drive. The thing with Wreckfest cars I find is a lot of them are just super oversteery, and well, that's not my sort of car. I don't like driving oversteery cars, never have done. Tend to struggle getting the most out of those kind of vehicles, so... Oh, there's a little bit of a bump and run going on. We will return the favour, of course, into whatever corner comes next. Well, whatever corner when we are in a place where we can do that. I should try to get just at the moment, like, there's no real point us fighting viciously over these positions just yet. We're hoping that we can get higher up the leaderboard, really. You know, you don't want to crash yourself out of 8th place when there's a chance you might be able to fight. It's the same principle I take with GTA races, you know. What's the point in fighting yourself to attrition over 7th and 8th when there's a chance later on in the race you might be able to be fighting for those further up positions. Go, we're through turn 1 a little bit quicker, I think, that time around. Something's bounced off of a car. I look like a seat has fallen out of a car. What is that? I don't know. I don't know. Bits of car are flying around the map. Can we have a dive to the inside? Maybe up here. No, Danger Man's going to go for it on Chris. We're going to make it 3 wide. We learned our lesson last time around that 3 wide is a bad idea. They can fight side by side down here if they want. And they're going to lean on one another. There's going to be a gap to the inside, which we are going to fill with our car. Danger Man is up against the wall. I'll take that position away. Chris is going to dive bomb. I'm going to cut back underneath. There we go. Good little bit of racing there. So the thing with Wreckfest is people just assume that it's all about the crashing. It really isn't. Because the collision model of the game is good, it means you can actually have kind of good wheel-to-wheel racing with light contact and things not to descend into mayhem like they do on Forza or GTA. We're going to get a little bit of a push through there. Plus, you have a big crash, you lose a lot of time anyway. So, you know, we don't want that. We will lean and shut the door through there. Dangerman can try around the outside at this final corner if they want, but they're not going to find any space in all of that. Brazen's car looks like it is all manners of broken, although I've overshot turn 1. We might still get a good line on the exit, though. That's the hope there. I'm not really going down to first. I think I'll get better traction in second, so don't want to be going down a gear if I can help it. We're going to be on maximum defensive driving, I think, in all of this one. We're probably not going to make another position unless anything happens to the group of cars ahead of us. We'll cover the inside through there. Oh, got a big kick of oversteer on the exit, but we have still got the track position, although Dangerman has got a better run through all of that. We will squeeze them to the inside. There's going to be a little bit of a push there. It might be enough to get them past. We might have a better run to the line. I'm not even sure who's going to get it. I don't know. I just squeeze them as far to the inside as I could. You know, legit, fairly. Ah, Dangerman beat us by not very much. That was a great race. That was an absolutely fantastic battle. It wasn't particularly high up positions. Oh, I think Longbow might be AFK or something. Yeah, it wasn't a particularly high up finishing position, but a great little battle went on there over. Oh, Lombard's disconnected. Over that 7th place. We tried to catch up. We almost got involved with the groups ahead. That was a lot of fun. That was an awful lot of fun. Didn't quite go my way, as is sometimes the case. But after the start, I'll take the result. Now, the next new vehicle, the final of the new vehicles to be added, or at least the ones that don't involve spending forever doing the tournaments that I haven't done. This is the... I forgot the name of it. I literally looked at it a second ago. Cardinal, that's the one. It's a Crown Vic. Yes, the Crown Vic is in Wreckfest. Pretty damn good inclusion to the game, shall we say. I like all of these vehicles, actually, that have been added. Oh, we're going to be on the outside here. I don't really want to be on the outside here. I mean, if you can stick on the outside there, it's great. It'll be on the inside for the next corner, but it's difficult to pull off, shall we say. We're going to get to the inside now, though. We'll be on the inside for the very final of corners. Oh, I might have leaned a bit too much on Glizzard. There's a lot of leaning has just gone on through there. An awful lot of leaning has just occurred. I'm going to be really out wide through. I'm going to be wide on the way through. Oh, turn 1. I'm going to try and duck underneath. Oh, okay. A little bit of a push went on page. A little bit of a push. Are we clear? Yes, we are going to get clear. So we can now take a normal line through here. That's good. Gear ratios seem a little funky. Struggling a smidge with what gear I want to be in. Second themed. Oh no, we'll be outside of 3 wide. It's going to be more cars than 3 though. Ninetales is here. Brazen is here. It's our turn to get hung out wide at the final corner. Well, we went from the lead to 5th in a... Oh god, there's so many cars here. There's stacks of them. Everybody's in a group. Can we go do the similar dive? Not quite. I want to. We might actually get Ninetales. Brazen hung them out to dry there. Are we clear? Yes. Just. Can we have a go at the inside of somebody here? No, we cannot. We'll get pushed a little wide, but that's okay. Ninetales also got pushed by Chris, I think, in all of that. Brazen's having a dive at the inside. I wanted to try and follow past. It's not quite going to work. We're going to have to fall into a line again through here. Oh, Brazen hit the tyres. It's all gone very badly wrong for everyone. There's a gear in there somewhere. We're in an awfully dangerous place. Oh, we've been dumped all the way to the back. I mean, that all came about because second made a mistake. Second place clipped the inside tyre bundle. We're all running so close that you can't get out of that. You're already committed to the corner. Nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do to change my line. You just kind of have to hope that the car gets pushed through. Me and Dangerman came out the worst from all of that. We're going to try and swing down through here and maybe make up some positions before the end of the race. I do like this track. As far as tracks go, you tend to get some good racing around here. It's a fairly sensible circuit to drive around. Oh, Stevie hit the tyre bundle. See, now that sort of crash would have been much better if that had gone on for us. Sadly, it did not. Kaliska's got a free kick in this one, just a massive, massive free kick. Big lead after we all fell over one another. I spot a yellow car visiting some scenery over there. Can we get past Longbow before the end of it? We've got a couple of laps. We'll actually be able to pick up a couple of places, especially if they do fight each other a lot ahead. There's always a chance we can sneak up. You know, any little mistakes, any little errors, you've got to try and make the most of. Danger Man's car looked, I think that's Danger Man's car up there, looked quite poorly from those crashes. Oh, another one hit the tyre bundle. That's Ewan now facing the wrong way at the final corner. That's not where you want to be going. Hello! We were having a good battle over, you know, the podium positions earlier in the race. It's not lasted though, has it? We will dive to the inside. Danger Man may try and go underneath through there. Doesn't quite have the speed or the grip to make that one stick. Can we get a 5th place away now from Longbow? Longbow bounces off. Oh, Danger Man's going to have a big dive up the inside, but he'll really struggle to pull that car up in time. If we fight each other too much, this may let Longbow get away from us. Oh, I turned a little bit too soon through there. That's a bad line from me. I was going for neat and tidy, but turned in too soon and just slow mid-corner. Right, we've got a little gap. It's not very much of a gap. We're on to the final lap of the race. Can we do anything about Longbow's missile-carrying Crown Vic? We're quite good, or we have been, this time around not quite as good as some of the previous laps. We had been quite good through that sort of turn 1-2 little sequence. Not going to be close enough for a dive here. Clip the wall. I needed like another lap, I think, really. Danger Man might actually try. See, I'm now not going to go for that really super tight line through there. Oh, I'm the wrong gear. Should have been in second off of there. Although we may still manage to get it with a little bit of a lean. That time around, it goes our way. Apparently, we just have really good races with Danger Man in this one. Okay, for a second I thought it hadn't given me it. Bloody hell. That was some madness. It's a slight shame it went as... Well, it's Wreckfest. It's something it was going to give. In the end, it was just a mistake into a tyre bundle that just stacked everybody up. Gliska enjoying a 3 and a bit second lead by the end of it. Those cars are pretty decent, actually. They drive well. I'll take it. Now, it isn't a FailRace session on Wreckfest without a trip to the good old Hellride circuit. I love this track. It's fantastically wacky, and there's going to be some mayhem. Now, we play this with the rules that you have to take the central jump unless you physically can't. Unless there is a reason why you physically can't. You get pushed off of it, or there's a car blocking it. You've got to take the ramp for added chaos. As you have seen, things have already gone pretty mad. Don't move up in front of a car that's already on the already on the banking. That is not a good idea. I don't know how far these are going to jump, so I'm just going to hold down the accelerate and hope for the best. We almost landed on Stevie there. Do we? Oh, Stevie's gone up the wall. Now, you've got to be careful with hitting the wall, hitting the banking too hard. The further you run up the banking, the quicker you go. However, it can go wrong. Both me and Stevie nearly fell over, but you can also bend the wheel on the car. More noticeable with the buses than with actual road cars, but you've got to be careful. Or you can do that. I'll try and help you, Stevie. There we go. See? A nice little bit of sport. It's so annoying when you come off of that jump and just get stuck grazing down the road on your side. Ewan has a massive lead with the Razor, but this is Hellride, where that sort of stuff doesn't always matter that much. Okay, yeah, I've got to stop running that banking too hard, because I think Ewan's actually just got hit on the ramp. Oh, I'm about to go do worse damage to my car. I should have maybe taken the head-on hit, to be honest with you. There is Ewan, also in a now poorly car. Ninetales, funnily enough, has inherited the lead. Someone's wheel fell off. That one there wasn't mine. Ow. Got a bump. I really should have got on the ramp. The problem with where we found traffic there is I couldn't. I was never going to slow down in time, and the car was angled the direction I was heading, so I couldn't even change the direction of my car. Oh, me and Chris have done the same thing. Come on. Thank you, Bullet. Oh, we have landed at least. At least we're still going. So interestingly, the damage hasn't really taken that much damage. Like, actual numbers-wise, Lado's landed on the roof, and that's caved a big hole in it. Oh, my poor car. We'll go back to running up on here. I'm a little concerned about that front. See, I thought it was the wheel that's got buckled. I thought was the one that got damaged running on the banking, but I'm actually not sure. Big airtime for us over there. Can we chase down the cars ahead? I don't know. Oh, that didn't look. That wheel doesn't look good. It's flapping around a lot. I've really got to be careful with running up here. You get so much speed, but you do risk so much. Not again. I thought I'd got the car off of the wall better. Nope. Okay, I'm asking too much of that car. I really am asking too much of the car doing that. I've got to stop being a fool, although Lado's just gone for a big flip. I couldn't resist the opportunity there. I know I've done a little bit of damage to my own car. Oh! Sorry, Lado. Just the opportunity there was just so great. Oh, we nearly murdered Danger Man. The opportunity to kind of drop kick a tumbling car is not one. Oh! Chris has landed that one awkwardly, and oh no, there's a little bit lag. For a second I thought that landed bounced and just tumbled away, but there were just slightly laggy servers going on. We're going to bounce off the wall a little bit. Okay, now I've got to lift off the throttle more. Then I can't come off there as high up the wall as I have been doing. Oh, there we go. We're fine. Oh, Ninetales is at a bad time. Ninetales has fallen back. Big airtime for somebody heading towards us there. One. Man, stop landing on the nose, for Christ's sake. Oh, someone's going the wrong way around there. That was brazen. I say the wrong way. There isn't technically a wrong way, but there's a route. There's a way that we tend to drive it, and everyone follows that. Makes it just 10 times easier. You know, we all follow the same route. Oh, okay, that's fine. Danger Man is kind of jumps ahead of us here. We are catching up to Ewan and Ninetales at the moment. They're obviously having a bad time around here, possibly with more damage being applied to the cars. Come on, we can get fourth. Probably. Possibly not if we do that, though. That's not what I wanted to do. We're taking a really bad line into here. Ewan has... Oh, we've done like a double cut back on each other there. We're all cut back to different sides. Danger Man's trying to get across. Danger Man might actually end up in the wall. No, I think that's just about get away with it. Oh, Ewan's had a big spin on the ramp. I don't quite know why. Why did that suddenly let go? I'm not actually sure. It looked like it hit debris and spun, which would be weird. Not impossible, but unusual. Brazen has taken the lead of the race. Something has just spiraled off of the Hellride jump. I don't know what that was. I've lost something off of my car. I mean, we've been going with basically no front wheels for a while. The intense damage is silly. There is no two ways about it. The intense damage is really, really silly. It's fun, but it is unbelievably stupid. Ninetales has got the line right through there. We were catching. Ninetales might be lost a rear wheel. I'll take the third, actually. We recovered quite well in that, all things considered. We do not get fastest lap. That will go to Brazen by the looks of it. But yeah, we climbed back up. That's what was left of Chris's car. Not a huge amount. Longbow's... Oh, good God. Longbow's car is still moving. I don't quite know how, though. Look at that. That's... It's not really much of a car left in that one. That was a bullet at once. Once upon a time. I guess someone's landed on that and just squished it all down. I think the bullet might have been the way to go with that one, as Longbow will cross the line. No! Almost on their side. And... Oh, you're going to dump. Come on, Longbow. You can do it. I think maybe did it. Oh no, okay, Brazen on the Razor. I thought Brazen was driving a bullet. I take that back. Okay, well maybe not. Maybe not the bullets so much. The Razor's definitely, I think, a little bit weaker. The bullets are tough cars. It's good fun. Hellride is always good. Hellride is always good. These are cool vehicles. I like all three of them. To be honest with you, the bullet, it's just a good solid muscle car. The Razor's very nice to drive, I think, anyway. How quick they are if you modify them up to the top of the classes, I don't know. But they do seem pretty cool. And the Cardinal, you know, Crown Vic, police car, you kind of much requested sort of a vehicle. It's good fun. Yeah, it's nice to be back on Wreckfest. I'm not as rusty at it as I thought I was going to be coming back to this. Tis very good fun. You get some really good racing. And then some massive crashes to go with it. That, though, is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. And until next time, a goodbye.